Number 1, Desert Spice and Sherman Brown. Number 2, Double Six, Marco van Rensburg. Three, Philip of Macedon, Willie Figueroa. Six is Tabloid Junkie, Johnny Becker. Number 7, The Legend, Stephen Swanepoel. 8, We're In, Farney Chambers. Heading to the gate now is number 1, Desert Spice. Number 2, Double Six. Number 3, Philip of Macedon. Six, Tabloid Junkie. Seven, The Legend. Eight, We're In. Number 4, Senior Advisor, MJ Udendahl. We're about 3 minutes away from race time.
Welcome to Parade Ring Centre here at Turffontein, and at least number 4 Senior Advisor's now got a decent trainer. Thank goodness it's away from Buddy Maroon. No, I'm only joking. Buddy's standing next to me, and you won't find too many guys that can train better horses than Buddy. But in any event, this horse is with THEO LEKIĆ, and he's got some very, very decent form. He looked beautiful on the way down to the gate, and there's every reason to believe that he's the one to beat. But if there is one of those horses in the race, it has to be number 2, Double Six. He looked an absolute picture. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work out that on the rocketry form, Double Six is well held by a Senior Advisor, but I don't think there's going to be too much between them. I've got 0.85 of a length separating them on my form star, and I think that you'd be well advised in your jackpot to put these two horses. I don't imagine that anything else will be able to beat them, although you do have to respect the line of form of Philip of Macedon, who also caught the eye on the way down to the post. The rest appear to be well held. It's a small race. There's nothing to get too excited about. I think you'll be very, very safe in your jackpot to come through with horse number 4, Senior Advisor, and Double Six. I don't see that there's an enormous way to get rich over here in terms of exotics, because if those horses run first and second and the field run third or fourth in any order, I still don't think you're going to get a big dividend. So maybe you want to look for the big opportunity and double float horse number 2, Double Six, and 4, Senior Advisor with the field, and hopefully get a big result, but I just don't see it happening. If I had to lean towards the value side of things, I'd probably lean towards number 2, Double Six, but Senior Advisor is going to be the horse that he's going to have to beat in this, the 4th of the afternoon from Turffontein.
The horses will be lining up shortly. In fact, they've started loading now over at the 2,450 meter mark. The Novartis plate, maiden class field. Double Six in those white and green colours ready. Philip of Macedon. We're in. Tabloid Junkie, the legend, goes up now. Turn of Senior Advisor. Desert Spice settled into. Racing away from the 2,450 metre mark, looked like a level breakout. Well was Desert Spice, an early leader. Tabloid Junkie is moving around that now, followed by the Legend, wanting to get up a little handier today. Then Philip of Macedon, we're in behind those. Then came Senior Advisor. They're back about 6-7 lengths off the leader, with Double Six at the back of the field as they swing onto the back stretch now, race down through the 2,000 metre mark. Tabloid Junkie gone to the lead, has opened up on the front end now. Tabloid Junkie about 5 lengths clear of Desert Spice in second. 2 lengths away to the Legend in third. Philip of Macedon 3 lengths back, Senior Advisor. We're in is further back in running 2, and Double Six the trailer, now about 14 off the leader, because they've opened up on the front end as they move past the 1,600 metre mark. That's Tabloid Junkie in front, has the call out there by 5. Desert Spice second, 4 lengths away out there in third is Philip of Macedon, with a Legend up alongside of that, and then 2 more back to Senior Advisor. Double Six in the green colours, and We're in is alongside of that. Moving through that next bend, racing past the 1,300 metre mark. Tabloid Junkie now going to slow it down by 2.5 lengths. Desert Spice is in second, another 2.5 lengths away in third is Philip of Macedon, the Legend alongside, then a length to Senior Advisor. Double Six further back in running. We're in as the trailer, no change in the running order, just getting a little tighter now. They're about 10 lengths covering the lot. Climbing the hill through the 1,000 metre mark they go. Tabloid Junkie a length and a bit from Desert Spice. 2 more lengths away to Philip of Macedon. Then it's the Legend. Senior Advisor with a white cap is 5 lengths off the leader. Double Six just inside of that, and 2 lengths away to We're in. Top of the lane now, they have around 650 to go. Desert Spice on the inside moves up to take over. Senior Advisor with a white cap up in second. Double Six going to follow that. In the middle is Philip of Macedon in the orange colours, and then they're 3 or 4 lengths away now to the rest of them as they come down to the final 400. Senior Advisor on the lead, going comfortably by a length and a half. In second now, Philip of Macedon. On the far side over there is Double Six in the green. Then Desert Spice between them, but Senior Senior Advisor's got about 3 lengths clear as they race down to the final 200. Senior Advisor, MJ has called for the doctor, but he's got 4 lengths to spare over. In second, Double Six, and Senior Advisor going on too well. And in the closing stages here, Senior Advisor wins it comfortably from Double Six, Philip of Macedon. Then came further back Desert Spice, the legend in behind those, Tabloid Junkie, and We're In will cross the wire 50 metres from now. Closing stages over here, and Senior Advisor raced by Mr. and Mrs. MacDonald, travelling comfortably the whole way. MJ called for the stick the last 200 metres. He had these 3-4 lengths to spare, and as Paul Matchett quite rightly pointed out at understarters orders this morning with regards to the runner-up, is a one-paced horse, and he did become one-paced in the closing stages, so he wasn't going to gain much ground on the front end, and in the end it's Senior Advisor number 4 who'd really trots in. Double Six was second, Philip of Macedon third, so a form result as far as place accumulators go, with Desert Spice further back in running, and across the line there you'll see the legend. Right, back then to radio today, 14:85 a.m. You can join us again for the running of the 5th race, which will be at 3:25. Head on replay here for our Teletrack viewers, and Senior Advisor's got a couple of lengths clear of the field, and in second is Double Six with a few lengths away, Philip of Macedon, Desert Spice there between them. Well strung out field. Small field, but you'll notice it is, must be 100 metres from the first horse to the last horse, who happen to be We're In, pulling up at the back of the field. Back to Aidan Lithgow in the Teletrack studio. Numbers in the frame: first number 4, second number 2, third number 3, and fourth was number 1. 4, 2, 3, 1 is the result of race 4. Number 4, Senior Advisor, started even money. We'd like to take this opportunity in welcoming our sponsors and guests of the Round Table 71, Johannesburg North, who are hosting their charity race day here this afternoon, with the Organ Procurement Trust benefiting from this hugely successful day. We wish you a fun-filled and profitable afternoon's racing. Returning now to the number 1 box is number 4, Senior Advisor, a 5-year-old son of Model Man, raced by Mr. and Mrs. MacDonald. MJ Udendal as your winning rider. From the Tommy LEKIĆ stable, Senior Advisor, with a starting price of even money.
Welcome to the winner's circle. Well, you might have seen some adverts in the computer form in the Sporting Post, and this is why. THEO LEKIĆ in the winner's enclosure right now with a very, very comfortable win for the son of model man, senior advisor. You must have been so happy to see the way he just glided to the front. He was never under any kind of pressure, this fella, Theo. Well done.
Thank you, Andrew. That's right. He was never under any pressure. He cruised in basically no stick, just hands and heels. And we always thought this horse can stay. He had a tendency to pull, so we kept him to the shorter distances because we couldn't settle him in the races. But it looks like he's maturing and he's going to be a nice stayer. I would like to congratulate to Mr. and Mrs. McDonald's, to Costa Brothers who bred the horse, and to all my guys at home. Thank you very much.
Well, we hope to see him in bigger races, and look, he hasn't beaten much, but he's won extremely well. We hope to see him in the future.
Yes, you see, he kept his form very well for the long time, and he's just been unlucky a couple of times, I believe, especially when there was no races on an old course. We raced on a new course,
sure.
And we had to run him, so he'll go further.
We look forward to Theo. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Uncle Mac, if we can just have a chat to you, but we'll just chat to MJ quickly. He's got a change.
No, don't actually.
Man can play a very decent game of golf besides being a good rider. Emmy, I noticed you took the customary peep through the legs this time.
It was so far away. Wait, first, before on the golf first, we played well together, but I must say the boys have got to settle, eh? You know what I mean? They lost the pressures and everything, so I mean...
We haven't even had an explanation.
They're like dust, yeah, nothing is settling. Okay, let's get back to the horse. Yeah, they were... yeah, there was. I went up and I sprinted him up on Thursday morning, and he gave me, you know, sort of that little kick, and I could feel he'll just keep going. And I couldn't look around my shoulder, you know. I knew the only bloke that was following me was Marco. The rest of the guys that were dangers were in front of me, and I had a look at about the 1500 meter mark, and I saw Marco was behind me. You know what I mean? So obviously I knew he was tracking me, and we were going a good pace. But I took over very nicely, and he kept kicking, you know, sort of just that one strong pace, and. I didn't hear anything, that's why I looked through my legs, because when you don't hear them, you got to look through your legs because you know they're far behind. And you know, I didn't want to punish, this was unnecessary, but he won very, very easy, and he stays well, which is the main thing.
I just wish we had the slow-mo close-up camera to get that shot for keeping track, but we'll watch the replay, MJ. Thanks for your time, well done.
Yeah, there's two through the legs, like I said, one at the 15 and the one, yeah, it'll be a good one. Cheers.
Thanks, MJ. Uncle Mac, it's always nice to have a little bit of fun, and he's a top professional rider, MJ, and this horse is just getting better and better with age.
I think so, Andrew. You know, the horse had problems as a baby. I don't know what was the problems, but I think the way he won today, it was a weak field, but he's a good stayer, and I'm looking forward to see win more staying races.
You know that fantastic Brian Moore across Northern Dancer onto Sing Sing, and they stay all day, and they've got Sparkle. Do you know what you're going to do with him? Is Theo just going to take it race by race now?
I think we take it race by race. Let's see what's he like tomorrow. And if he's fit and well, then we'll nominate him for something else.
Well, congratulations to Joyce as well.
Thank you, Andrew.
Well done, Uncle Mac. This one bred by the Costa Brothers, as Theo alluded to. That's two very, very easy legs of the jackpot behind us, and everything's looking sweet on song as far as place accumulator, pick six and jackpot purposes are concerned, but we've got plenty more action from the city track as we go back to Rivonia.